Allison, and I am very grateful brother-in-law to Jennifer. So we take a moment to bow our heads, and we ask and give thanks for the gift of Jennifer and Dennis into our lives. We give thanks for the many families and friends that have gathered here today. We give thanks for the food we're about to share. May it nourish our bodies and our time spent together. Bless our friendships and relationships. Amen.
Amen. Can't see anything of that out there. About my head. Not your head.
Benvenuto and welcome. We're here to celebrate the marriage of Dennis and Jennifer. Thank you all for coming. They would like to thank you for this blessed and phenomenal event. They'd like to share it with their family and friends. I'd like to give a little story about both of them. Anyway, Jennifer is might say, a little strong-willed and goal-oriented, which is good. It served her well in her life, and she's handled it with grace, professionalism. And at the same time, she's a very caring and loving person. She takes care of it very well. She's also very organized. If you don't believe it, look at her wedding book. It's about 6 inches thick. And I think I have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds to do this, so I don't know. And Dennis, what do I say? I'll be nice. Dennis, we'd like to welcome you to our family as a son-in-law. We're very proud to have you. And the fact that you play golf, that helps a lot. If we keep working on Jonathan, I think we're going to get in there too. Dennis is a very caring and kind person with a lot of patience, and that's great. He is, for all of you who don't know, which I think most of you do, he's a coach for a women's basketball team in college, and these girls have a great respect for him, which says a lot about him and his character. I also heard something said that he would like to have a basketball team of kids. Jennifer and Dennis complement each other very well. They are their best cheerleaders, their best friends. We have known Dennis from a distance for about 2 years now, and have got to know him a lot better in the last couple of weeks. Jennifer's always said what a kind and loving and caring person he is. We've seen that in the last couple of weeks. Very great guy. Dennis is a little like Patricio from King of the Shrew, who calmed Katrina. Jennifer is a fun-loving. She'll keep things happy. Go get going and keep on the ball. They definitely have a loyalty. And a long life together, grow old together. I'd like you all to raise a toast with them. With Jennifer and Dennis on their wedding, Schulte. Grazie mille. Thank you.
First mistake was never follow a better act. Hi, I'm Steve Masi, I'm brother of the groom. No, I'm not the best man. That singular honor belongs to my father, Vito. But being a man of few words, he turned around and passed the buck to me. So if I offend anybody, it's his fault. All right, so I asked him for some advice. He gave me a long list of things not to talk about. Okay, those included a little streaking adventure Dennis had in Bridgeport, his run-in with the Irish mob in Las Vegas, and his adventures as the only landscaper in the city of San Diego who didn't speak Spanish. So I'm not going to talk about those things. That doesn't leave me much, besides the obvious. So Jennifer, look at Dennis. Thank God Michael Jordan made the bald look Because short of the razor stubble, this is what your kids are going to look like when they come out of the world. But on a positive note, all their clothes are going to match and they're going to be ironed. Now, Dennis, you're a lucky girl. Jennifer's beautiful, smart, warm, funny, loving, caring, and she deserves a good husband. So thank God you married her before she could find one. Do not screw this up. Or you know, Mom will come down and kick your ass. Now, with the hubbub of all the preparations and the family and what we're going to eat, and how we're going to entertain ourselves, and how we're going to get ourselves drunk, and all the other good stuff, you may have actually missed the wedding. So I want to remind you about that. You've known each other from first acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this, you've been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in a car, over a meal, during long walks, while you helped shave the back of his head. All those conversations that began when we were married and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. That's the wedding. That's when it really happens. The vows you made are a way of saying to one another, all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed about? Well, I meant it. Every word. So look at one another and remember this moment. Before this moment, you've been many things to each other. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dance partner, even teacher. We've learned much from one another these past few years. Today you said some words in front of your family, friends, and God that took you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. So everybody raise your toast. For after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife.